Well, for more, let's bring in Ken Cuccinelli, Senior Fellow with the Center for Renewing America and former Deputy Secretary of Homeland Security. Ken, great to have you back on. As we know, Texas Governor Greg Abbott is not backing down, and he also has support from many fellow governors. How do you see this ultimately playing out?
Yeah, he certainly has political support. I hope what happens, the ultimate legal authority, constitutional authority that he has recently been claiming to repel the invasion of our southern border, which exists in Article 1 of the Constitution. It's at the very last paragraph of Article 1. But he has not actually used it very robustly. It's been real heavily a war of words. You'll know that he's crossed to another level when he starts returning people to Mexico using the constitutional self-defense power that Texas has. And you are right, 25 governors support him, have stated support for him, but what will they do about it? Will they send their troops and put them under the command of Governor Abbott, which is necessary for Governor Abbott to be able to use them to exercise the authority to repel the invasion into Texas? That's a necessary element. That can be deputization. There are ways to do that, but it remains to be seen how far the other governors will go, and they can't go any farther than Governor Abbott. So he does look very good, graded on a curve. The other border governors are doing nothing. Biden is clearing the way for illegal aliens to invade the country, including going to court to do it. But that is it is truly the front line of the battle, and I would urge Governor Texas to start returning people back over to Mexico without working with Mexico. Just put them back in there. They came through, and they can go back home. And pretty soon you'll find Mexico will be incentivized to stop the flow themselves, as they did back when I was the Deputy Secretary at the Department of Homeland Security.
Ken, let's talk about, the states' rights versus the feds' rights. In this particular situation, I mean, where is the line drawn?
Yeah, that's a great question, and it's not where you're used to it. We all grew up with the supremacy clause of the Constitution, right? That seems to say the federal government outranks the state governments. That's not actually what it says. It says the federal Constitution is the highest law of the land. And the authority that Greg Abbott says he's exercising sometimes is from the Constitution. When the states made the federal government, they retained the authority to defend themselves, just like you and I have the right to defend ourselves. And in the famous Second Amendment case, the Heller case in 2008, Justice Scalia said, government didn't give you the right to defend yourself. It preserved it in the Second Amendment. In the same way, when the states made the federal government, they reserved to themselves in the Constitution the right to repel an invasion without federal permission or cooperation. And the founders were wise. This is exactly the kind of situation where that's appropriate. And Greg Abbott, I would urge him to do more than he has done. They have the forces and the money and the political will, and the people of Texas certainly support it. I'd like to see him finally defending 60% of our border with Mexico by sending people back. And if he does that, they'll stop coming.
Well, Ken, so much more we can talk about, but unfortunately we're out of time. Thank you so much for coming on and for your insights. Always appreciate it.